to know for this Preparedness Month?
I just think it's important that everyone have a plan, regardless of what the disaster is. And like I said, we don't have a lot of them here in Arizona. It could be a train derailment with some type of chemical release. Have a plan for you and your family. Know how to get in touch with each other. Know that if the phone lines are down or your cell phone power is out, know where you can meet. So always have a plan of where you guys can get together, and then a long-term plan of where you would go to stay in the event that you had to evacuate from your house. This is a Go Kit, 72, it will last you 48 to 72 hours. So it consists of several items that we think are very important to have around the house in the event that there is a disaster or an emergency. Starting over here on the right, we've got just some bottled water, which a lot of folks have around the house. It's always good to have an extra supply of that. In this Go Kit, you can see there's some commercially packaged water packets that if you buy one of these commercially, this is the kind of water. It doesn't look like a traditional water bottle, but it's still sterile water. Moving right along, it's important to have some food. This is the food that is in this commercial Go Kit. Granola bars work. Any kind of protein or protein bars that you want to have in your kit will definitely work. It's always important to have a list of your prescription medications and make sure you keep that with you at all times and keep those medications. So you want to make sure you have plenty of medications at home, not just for yourself, but for any of your elderly family members or any children that take medications. Good example is a lot of folks that have asthma have little breathing treatments, and we want to make sure they always have access to that in the event of emergency. A power outage in the middle of summer, in some states it's not as critical as down here in the Southwest. So when we have a power outage like that, extreme heat, so you want to make sure that you keep cool. You want to check on, like you said, on your elderly neighbors. Maybe they don't tolerate the heat as well as some of the younger folks. So you want to check on them, make sure they're okay. If anyone does, if they're on a ventilator, of course, you want to make sure you have backup battery power for that. And then you just want to make sure you have a supply of items to keep yourself cool and to hydrate until the authorities can take care of the problem. We're the first line, first responders. We also have all the communities have community education or emergency response teams. CERT is the acronym that we use. And these folks are trained in basic emergencies and a variety of emergencies that can occur in the communities. Fortunately, here in Arizona, we don't have a lot of disasters. Power outage will be one of the biggest concerns. Up in the mountains, obviously, we have wildfires. We can have some really bad ones. But down here in the valley, power outage and flash floods for some folks that live in the lower areas, that would be one of our concerns. We do engage our CERT team members for other things other than just the big disasters. They're trained in urban search and rescue and several other events that we use them for to keep them engaged.